Now, our next guest for this inning is Grant McAuley, who I've known for a long time and been on his shows. Grant does an awesome job covering the Atlanta Braves, and there are a number of ways to follow Grant. I'll give you his Twitter at Grant McAuley, McAuley, Braves reporter for 929 The Game, joining us right now. Grant, you got us?
Yeah, I got you. Thanks for having me.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing very well. We got a very Braves-centric National League All-Star team, so it's a good year to,
We do.
jump on and talk about this Braves club, this All-Star team, and what I think are some really interesting uniforms. I heard you guys talking about this earlier.
Yeah, give me like your metaphor for what these uniforms are.
I really miss the team uniforms. There was just something about seeing everybody out there in their own uniform representing their city. And I don't know. Maybe it's just I'm traditional or I'm just not with it yet, but I kind of miss the team uniforms.
No,
right.
it's not you.
No,
MLB
everybody.
is not with it yet. I think Manfred's not known for his style. David O'Brien, who covers the Braves for The Athletic, tweeted, "The NL All-Star uniforms look like something the grounds crew would wear."
Yeah, actually, Dale Murphy tweeted me a little bit earlier, or texted me earlier, and said, "Are these the worst things that you've ever seen?" And my answer was yes.
Wow. Yeah.
And that's from one of
Serious name
baseball's
drop.
great nice guys. So there you go.
That was a name drop. That Dale Murphy texted you. I like that.
It was. I do what I can.
The uniform is what it is. Like it feels like, man, they're trying to match navy to black, and it just doesn't work. But like, I can't stop looking at Murphy's chest protector. It looks like one of those things you get on your dog's neck after it has surgery, and you don't want it to lick its own butt. Like his chest protector. Look at his chest protector.
Seattle on it.
No, his chest protector. Watch. Wait until you see it, and you're gonna be like, "That's all you can see."
No, I just see the Seattle skyline.
Yeah. Of course, they won't show it. Oh, good idea.
And this is how the American League wins.
Give me your play-by-play, AJ. Tell the people what's going on in the game.
Well, Alex Cobb just walked Ohtani and then threw one off the bowl.
Good idea.
Almost killed Randy. And
Arena.
I don't know what he's doing.
I'm guessing that you don't want to die in this game.
No, you don't. You don't want an injury. You don't. Only the White Sox would sense one player, and he would get a calf injury in the home run derby.
Oh my god!
I don't know if swing as hard as you can 50 times in 3 minutes was built for guys maybe not getting hurt, but I did enjoy it. It is crazy. It's frenetic, and man, Julio Rodriguez was a lot of fun to watch.
Did you enjoy it? Did you enjoy not seeing any of the balls actually go out of the ballpark?
That part I did not. I did. I guess I enjoyed watching the ticker go up and thinking about somebody hitting 41 home runs. I had to imagine it. I do a lot of radio, so maybe it's theater of the mind.
Grant, give me the lowdown on the Braves. How awesome they have been to watch, and do you mess with what they've got going on with trades?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, what they've done since June the 1st is just unbelievable. I mean, I've seen hot teams before. I mean, the Braves were hot for most of the second half last year, but whatever they found and the winning that they've done and the way that they've done it, and the offense is kind of driving this thing right now. But you get Max Fried back in this mix. You've got Spencer Strider, Bryce Elder, maybe Kyle Wright's going to jump back in here. Charlie Morton's had a good year. The bullpen, I think, has been solid, but you can probably always look to add somebody there. I think everybody's definitely going to look into it, but with this club, I mean, it's just no glaring holes. And I know fans love trades, and everybody loves talking about trades over the winter and obviously at the deadline. But I don't know that this team has to do much in order to put itself over the top. I mean, it's pretty great as it's built right now.
How do the Atlanta fans feel if they don't do anything and my Phillies beat them again in the playoffs?
Yeah, there'll be some disappointment.
Calling for Anthopoulos?
No, I doubt that. I mean, what he's done and what they've built, I mean, obviously it's a window that they're operating out of, and it's a pretty nice one. And I think the Phillies just did what the Braves did in 2021. They got hot at the exact right time. At no point in the year where we're looking at the Braves in 21 and saying, well, they're the best team in baseball, bar none, but they just ran through October and did something special, and the Phillies did it too. So it was kind of, I don't know if it's poetic or, these stanzas just have to rhyme or something, but the way that the Braves went through October the year before is exactly what happened to them the very next year.
Sorry, does Ohtani wear a knee brace on his right knee?
I don't know.
What? He
I
just
always feel
tagged
like
up.
it. I always feel like at the end of his starts, when he's running out his doubles and triples, I feel like there's like a limp. But I said it about 3 or 4 weeks ago, and you guys were like, "This is why we don't have you on the show very often." So I don't know. There might
Alex?
be kryptonite. There might be kryptonite in Seattle.
Well, the way that crowd
Anyway,
was chanting for him, I think they want him to stay in Seattle, not leave.
that's fair.
That's
Yeah,
tampering.
I
yeah,
loved the
that's also true.
coordinated chant
Tampering.
from the Seattle fans when
Uh-huh.
Otani was up. That's good stuff.
Do the Braves chant for anything?
Tomahawks.
Tomahawk,
I'll
Because
yeah.
they're
tell you
not
who
allowed to tomahawk anymore.
I'll tell you who gets the loudest chant, like singular player, is Eddie Rosario. I mean, that dude just about every time he comes up, and the
Even
Braves
on the road.
yeah, on the road too. That was really it stood out to me. I think he got it in Arizona. He got it in Tampa Bay just right before the All Star break. I mean, the Braves fans are still showing up. I don't know if that's a TBS effect or just the fact that this team's great and fans are enjoying it wherever they can get to it.
But they love their team. They have their
Yes.
team. The same 9 dudes play every game, and they know they have them for years.
Yeah.
So the fans are invested now,
Mhm.
right? You have Acuna signed, Albie signed, Murphy signed, Olson signed, all of them signed.
Yeah, I
So
mean,
they are
Riley,
invested.
Harris, Strider. It's a pretty nice little list to keep together of a core of a team, and just going to put the pieces on that you need to, and change them out a little bit over the course of the winter, or maybe at the trade deadline. But yeah, it's I think Anthopoulos said something to the effect of, if you have a favorite player with the Braves, you can feel comfortable about buying this guy's jersey because he's going to stick around for a while, which is nice to hear. I would imagine.
There was 25,000 at the game I did on Saturday. It was
Mm-hmm.
Tampa. It was Atlanta at Tampa. It was 20,000 Brave fans
It sounded
In
like it.
Tampa.
at Tampa.
At Tampa.
I mean, they chanted Eddie, 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 loud as can be. And then you know what they did in the 9th inning? They did the chop with the light phones in Tampa.
No
So the
way.
whole crowd was doing the lighted phone chop in
Huh.
Tampa.
They travel well, that's for sure. And a lot of pockets of the southeast and Florida, obviously, thrown in there as well. Is there's a lot of Braves fans from that being the only team that was in the region for so long. So I know that's got to still kind of be in effect right now.
Are Braves fans really cocky right now because of how good they look and how dominant they've been at times? Like this is a time to do that. When your
Yeah.
team is clicking on all cylinders and you're mostly beating the shit out of teams, this is a good opportunity to be like puffing out your chest, as Kratz would say, and going, yeah, we don't need much at the deadline right now. I mean, it'd be nice if Fried and Kyle Wright would come back, but we don't need anything to give up for them. They're actually on our team.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's some peacocking from different levels of Braves fans, but I think everybody knows, and the Phillies was a great example of it last year. I mean, don't get too confident before you get into the big goal in October and make that run. I think that's what everybody's really looking forward to. I don't want to hit the fast forward button on what could be historically one of the best regular seasons the Braves have ever had, because they're on pace to win 110 games and hit 315 home runs and do all these things. But I think there's a lot of focus on what comes after you get through the regular season, and that, of course, is what you sit and think about all winter long. And last winter was not as fun as the one before it.
Don't bring up the '98 Braves. Okay.
Great song. Morgan
Don't
Wallen.
compare them. The song is out there. Can't
Yeah.
compare them.
Yeah, I try not to. I've thought about the 2003 Braves a lot with this club because, offensively speaking, I mean, this is about as dominant as that club that had the Joneses, Gary Sheffield, Javi Lopez hit 42, 43 home runs that year. It was an unbelievable offense. And this one in 2023, I think, might just be even better than that one, which is crazy to think about.
Do you often think like I do about the 2016 Braves? How good they were?
I'll tell you, I was there night after night after night. But when you go through some of that, it just makes it sweeter on the other side. But I'm probably not telling you anything you don't already know. But there was a lot of work, a lot of bricks that were laid over the course of that time to get this team where it was. And I think one of the big ones, obviously, was bringing in Brian Snitker and then allowing him to stay in and kind of be the steady hand that's led this club, obviously, to the World Series.
Yeah, no doubt. Do you feel like AJ owes you a steak dinner because he was on that team and he made that team so terrible?
No, I would probably not put him on the list of the lowlights of that particular time. I mean, there were some
Hey, by
tough
the way-
nights, some long nights.
Kratz doesn't know, I was the 2015 Atlanta Braves Player of the Year over
That's
Freddie
true.
Freeman. So, suck it.
Not 16.
Now, did you get a specialty bobblehead, a zombie bobblehead?
I did.
Was
Do you
that the
have
story?
one?
I do not have that one. So as you can see, I've collected a few other ones from the press box, but I've yet to get my hands on the AJ Przinsky zombie bobblehead night
Coveted.
bounty. Yes,
Coveted. Well,
Hey,
they did that because of The Walking Dead. The Walking
Yeah.
Dead was filmed in Atlanta,
Mhm.
mostly. So they said, we're doing a Walking Dead night. Would you be willing to be the zombie? And I was like, sure.
No,
If I
of
could eat
course.
somebody? They said no to that, though.
No, they had to draw a line somewhere.
Like the zombie runner. Like the runner in the 10th inning is the zombie
Yeah,
runner.
maybe
It was
it
dead
is.
the inning before, and it came back to life.
That's a good point. That's a really good point. I've been calling him the Manfred Man. I don't know if I heard that from Jason Stark or from who, but it just seems to go with it more so than Ghost Runner because there is a person actually physically there. So
I don't like Manfred Man though.
No, what about zombie runner?
that it works
He
for
was
me.
dead,
It
and now
works
he
for
came
me.
back to
I
life.
like Zombie Runner.
I'll take it.
Okay.
Let's ask
Take
the
it and run
chat.
with it.
Hey, YouTube chatters right now, let me know what you call the man on second to start the 10th inning. Give me answers. Right and wrong answers only, please. Carlos Estevez on the mound right now against Soto.
He looked pretty good in a Braves uniform.
Yeah, he's had himself a pretty nice season.
We just trading all the Angels.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not many teams that will trade. You can't have Juan Soto, and you're not going to get that guy.
They don't know who that guy is.
You're not going to get Ohtani.
There you go. Thank you. Because people can't
I'm
see. Please.
really fascinated to see how that plays out, though, because with Trout going down for at least a month, if not more, with the Hammett injury, I mean, I would not want to be the one that has to make the decision to trade Shohei Ohtani if I'm the Angels.
Yeah, they're not. Artie Moreno doesn't care about wins, losses, just business and reputation of not trading Ohtani. So
I'll do it.
You'll
I'll
do it
trade
for
him.
Yeah. Well, we should take over the team, make everyone a lot happier. Grant, thank you so much for joining us, dude. Awesome having you on. We'll bring you on FT Live to break down some things too for a normal show.
Hey, I look forward to it. Thanks, guys, for having me, and enjoy the rest of the All-Star game, despite what they might be wearing.
Yes, you too, dude. Exactly. Hide your
Take care,
eyes.
guys.
Maybe listen to us. I don't know. Later,
Thank
man.
you.